JL looking to sight long range from Palace, and that is often where you put that P250 to get some work done, and it's already worked out for the frag towards Zello. Stare in stairs, the right place to be. At least he's going to copy his name. But this time he only gets that one kill. Risk a plant on very low HP, relatively in the open too. And he will get punished in the end. That was very scary. No one was sort of sighting down jungle, but it is back into a 2 versus 2. JL, perfect opening tap, and he finishes it off with a 4th as well. What a... Jacob's working his way up connector. And that will give him a chance to duel the triple player, and there goes Stare immediately. Jacob looking clean to start this one. Now Zello needs to step up, but he's going to be smoked off in a second or two, you would think. I tell a lie, not smoked off, just removed from the round. Now AZR needs to step up himself. There's going to be 3 players crossing his way. LoudNX needs to get here quickly, and he does. He sprays down the bomb planter as well. No smoke for CT for Apeks. And it puts Nork into first. LoudNX jump spots it, tries to push him down, and he takes him 2, but now there's only 10 seconds to go. And the cross is going to be held, but Nork just taps him down calmly. JL's P250 clutch in the pistol round. And now Nork's 1 versus 2. Kixan, oh, he's taking that one as well. This is what Kixan's been so good at recently. He's been hitting those heads on the entries, no problem at all. Good recovery from Sprout, with AZR getting 1 and Stare getting another, but... JL, nice pre-fire toward Market. That removes Stare from the equation, and now Zyphon. He may be coming in towards short, but there's not real much chance at this. He's spotted straight away as well. They all just swing him at once, and JL gets it anyway. 2 for JL. Jacob for an opening. There you go. Apeks getting so much progress toward the site so early on in these rounds, and Sprout haven't found. I was wanting to go for these opening picks, which is not working for them at the moment. Big swing in toward mid, and AZR can't get that one done. The old duel between the old mates. Jacob bests him on this occasion. AZR and Jacob have worked together so well for so long, but if anyone can find a time when AZR and Jacob played against each other that wasn't a show match, then please let me know. I'd be willing to learn. Allow an X with that AWP. Often he is the one to pick up that secondary, and you can do some great work with it. Jacob holding a nice position. Zyphon had no idea that he was up con and had position towards stairs. Now Zello, he probably really wanted to go through that Molotov, but on 17 points of health he didn't really afford to, but still with the AWP, he gets it done against Nork. Back into a 2v2 mission through Murder Hole in towards CT here. LoudNX will deal with Sticko, but will they expect Jacob? He's going to have to make some noise running here. See why they're flashing for it. Zello will get on the bomb. He has the defuse kit. If the spray comes through the box, that would be an issue. But no, it's beautifully held by LoudNX. Bomb will be defused, and Sprout are off the mark with AZR. Nice opening. Zello gets another one, but Sticko pre-fires him out of the round beautifully. There are still 2 more players on this A bomb site. Stare and Zyphon. Not a duo you're going to want to face like this, but AZR, will he expect the push? He hears the push, but he can't deal with the push. Gets removed by JL, but now the issue of Stare and Zyphon is still yet to be found. There goes Sticko. There goes Nork. And Stare will even finish it off with a 3rd as well. JL. Stare using the gap in that smoke toward window nicely to deal with Jacob. And now the money's starting to dwindle a bit more for Apeks. Need to win this round, otherwise they might only have 1 buy remaining. And Stare, oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that Kixan has worked his way up con as fast as he did. Close ramp to grab that. And there's that pixel gap angle I mentioned, LoudNX. Even if it's through a wall, often you can still get that kill. When this Molotov is thrown, if it is thrown, he'll most certainly know. But Kixan decides against it, and that's going to still shock Zyphon. The fact he doesn't throw that Molotov does not alert Zyphon to his position. 2 Molotovs in toward Murder Hole as well. AZR can't deal with Kixan. Kixan's getting it all done in this round. Finally, LoudNX recovers, but going through Murder Hole to get that trade is always a bit of a nightmare. Takes some damage, and now he's 1 versus 2, and he wanders right into Nork. 8-2 for Apeks. P250 trying to get something done, but not possible. Oh, Stare. Lovely shot toward JL. AZR, oh, trying to pounce from behind. He does catch 1, but the second is a bit more unlikely, but the distraction works well. LoudNX took Kixan in the meantime. And Stairs on a good rotation here. Needs his spam though, and oh, it's a messy one. He somehow gets away with it on 2 HP, but that should be enough. Jacob in a clutch though, and he gets the first 2 immediately, but the other 2 are bearing down on him from short. But he has a great chance at it now. It's AZR 1v1. It's the old mates. Can he recover it, AZR? Yes, he can. What a clutch. And what is, can they recover the situation? Can they recover to a relatively even half? Not if they do stuff like that. Coming toward B. Bomber's going to be in tow for this one, so it's going to be very hard for Sprout to recover. AZR with a good opening, but LowerNex gets pre-fired, and there goes AZR as well. JL, clean as you like on the entries. That was... There he goes. And now it's just Zyphon to try and save his M4. He goes for the duel in the open, but only hits the dink. It could not be better for... Jacob holding down the top mid push very nicely as the pistols running. Zyphon gets himself that opening frag, and now there's just too many players for Sprout. Apeks couldn't deal with it. LowerNex will leap across window and doesn't know that Jacob's there and might be in trouble here. Jacob's going to strafe in and take him down. That's a bit of an error from LowerNex, but this round should be done anyway. The A play has been... Zilla gets it done. So, 4 on the board, get a big bracket, and I'll get onto that in a moment. Kixan going very aggressive for his entries once again. He's most certainly been the entry player as the IGL on this Apeks team. He gets himself his 1, but this. LowerNex is going to have no clue that short is occupied. He gives it a quick glance, but JL just removes his head instantaneously. AZR may have been able to find Sticko, but Zello's in the action. That leaves Nork in a very tough situation. I've seen him win clutches like this so many times around for him. If Nork tries to push up aggressively, but he only hits a leg. That's unfortunate. AZR may have taken the brunt of the damage, but Smoke will come in. That'll block him off for a second or 2. But Sprout have used everything to get themselves just onto the site full stop. Jacob, oh, yeah, it does well to tap down Stair, and now with LowerNex, so they're going to have to hit insta headshots here and play off the back of each other, and they're doing that really well until Jacob steps up again. It's all down to Zello towards short. He hits the headshot on 1, and he hits the dink onto Nork 2 and finishes it off beautifully. 2 pistol clutches. There's a 5-7 for Kixan, and he's dancing around the site beautifully again. 2 quick fire headshots, and Sprout already don't know what's hit them. Zello gets 1 and Kixan gets another. 3 with the 5-7. The multi-fragging ability of that pistol is just ridiculous. But Sprout, how does the revolver get into the equation? AZR's taken Sticko. The revolver needs to get this one done. He hits a nice tag. Now there's certainly another revolver's in the action, but the revolver's so tough to use. And eventually he gets the kill, but now he needs to somehow pre-fire AZR out of the round with this awful pistol. Tries to go for the right click, but it's the most inaccurate thing in the world, and AZR gets it done. LowerNex has to be pressured by that MP9. That's what I said about the MP9. He has to go to it because of that previous buy, and works out nicely for an opening pick. We know how powerful that MP9 can be, but Zyphon, he's just swapped to the M4 immediately. And he even takes himself a 3rd kill as well. That is dirty stuff. Back into a 2v2 thanks to Jacob, but this retake's going to be tough. Should get caught by Zyphon, and there it is. Zyphon's on for the ace here. Jacob going to be caught in the open. These flashes. Zyphon again holding it nicely. He's feeling it the last couple of rounds. The AWP of Nork is removed immediately already. They're actually going to get stuck in the smoke toward Palace. That's a big error from Sprout there. LowerNex and AZR just falling over each other. Now there are 3 players here. Thankfully for Zyphon, his spray is good enough. And while JL may have picked up that AWP from Nork, just leaves Kixan remaining. There you go, he's been spotted now, so no issue. And that's that sorted, basically. Ones against Jacob as well. And again, Zyphon on the entry is just hitting every single one so far. Nork is kind of in the open there, and that catches him off guard. The B split is working beautifully. Once again, B has been used a lot, actually, in this map so far by both teams, it has to be said. I feel like it's more than usual. Jacob coming in, could deny the bomb plant here. They have no idea that he's walking out, and that's a big error. Big, big error. You can't afford to plant in the open like that when you don't have sightline on market. Zello at least manages to trade it, but there's a big shadow advantage for Stair, and that removes JL. Zello finds Kixan, and now Sticko is left with a kit. But 3 players to find. He's going to be flanked by AZR. Easily done from Sprout. Previously, they just walked through the Palace smoke against a 5-7 and just insta-died to 2. Insta-died, basically, to insta 5-7 headshots. But dealing with this one a little bit better. Now next finds Jacob nicely. Goes up and above on Ticket, and don't ask me how that spray hasn't connected one more bullet onto a JL. That's a mystery to me. In the end, actually, he goes down, so gets punished for that over-aggression, even though I honestly am baffled why couldn't get that one done. There, beautiful 2k, but Nork is probably going to be off to save that AK. Kills, that is just an issue with the reset, and leaving the server and rejoining it. And unfortunately, he's already got a death to add to that now. The Stair catches him top mid. Easy pre-fire for Stair. I think he saw an arm, which didn't help, and Nork should get this kill. There you go. Hits the leg and then the follow-up. 2 smokes coming in toward window. 1 on a CT smoke. Stair is just going to be shifting his way in. Flash is coming in now. When does he choose to swing? It's now. And he does good damage to Zello as well. Really needs to get at least 1 here. Bomb's being plotted in the open. Oh, but Zyphon saved his teammate, but not for long. Nork's toward jungle. Zello tried to plant even further in the open. And that's going to deny Sprout this round. And just about Apeks. Great. Zyphon again looking for one of his entries, and he's hit it again. Nork given no chance in that one. And now Launex is going to leap his way in towards Sticko. Sprout running riot. Immediately after that previous round, they say, okay, you made an error there. Let's turn up the pace and catch them off guard, and guess what? It's worked perfectly. JL works his way out of underpass, but Stair rips his head up. Oh, Stair's done it again. Removes Sticko nicely. Jacob manages to get 1, but again, Stair trades it. Thankfully, Nork is still here, and he's doing a great job from the corner of Firebox. How is he getting away with this? Surely he goes down here. How is he still alive? Stair, you can try and swing on the back of it, and then Zello picks him too, and Zello trades that one as well, but there's Kixan just in the nick of time. Well done. And Zello's been tagged down to 24 as well. Now in Zyphon, this is his time to go. There's so much havoc in Connector. He really needs to go right now, but it might be too little too late, to be honest. JL's got both kills in Connector. He's going to leap through the smoke with his teammate as well. That's some good coordination there with Kixan. He leaves Zyphon last. Zyphon not holding anything back in the following round, though. I mentioned he's been sick on the entries so far today. But look how deep he's going. And he's just taking this round by the scruff of the neck. Is Zyphon. Sprout did not have much in this round at all. Look at the buy-hold decision from Sprout, and it's worked out beautifully. Zyphon says, let me cook. And boy, he's cooking up a storm in this one. But the kills have come back thick and fast. Nork and Sticko recover. 2 versus 2. AZR still with just that Glock. And Zyphon now very low from his heroics. He's going to be in the open. But AZR's picked up the AWP and he's got himself that kill. It's all down to Sticko. Has a smoke and has a kit. Zyphon goes for the spray, but now he's out of bullets. This could be a problem. He can't find him, but does in the end. Oh, it's so spooky. We had a couple of bangers like that in this series, it has to be said. Jacob with the MP9, but Zello catches him at the top of that as well. Sprout have hit back at exactly the right time here. Stair catches the cross. It's really, really well done. And Apeks have been caught napping. This is playing carefully though. Jacob now rotating in a good timing too, and there you go, there's the kill. AK can be swapped to as well, that's very handy for Nork. Jacob is of course here as well, and that might force Zyphon to reconsider his decision here. Look where Kixan is. He's already all the way back in spawn, and he's dropped the bomb as well, but Zello takes the frag. Had to switch to that one as quickly as possible, seeing exactly where Kixan was on the map. But again, the kills have been recovered. Nork having that AK is a good sign, but look where Stair's got to, and he deals with Sticko on the rotation. But he can't hit the bunny hop through the murder hole. Reload has to come through, but Stair just pulls out the Glock and gets it done. Can you believe it? It's now all Nork, 1v2. They double swing it, and now he's down to 17 HP. Stair peeks ahead of it and gets it done for Sprout. It's a perfect start. It goes. Ready, a run through mid from Sprout and straight through Donut, but into Sticko. Look at that opening kill towards Zyphon. Has a smoke to keep himself safe too, and not only keep himself safe, helps out for the frag towards Zello as well. It's an absolute wipeout. And it leaves Stair last alive. Sticko with 3 sexy kills. Now Jacob bearing down on Stair. Gets the double dualies sorted. Apeks already gets that opening one done nicely. And the advantage in weaponry is very evident in this opening round. Look at the damage done. I mean, response. Apeks, so they're looking much healthier at the moment. They're going to try and push off the back of it, take control of the outskirts of B, but this is an issue now. JL's been removed, and the second player who was going with him couldn't get anything done on the trade, so has to fall away, and now they can try and pounce toward B off the back of it. Double push in toward Jaguar. And toward Cave. Only gets himself that one kill. And Jacob down to 9 HP off the back of winning his duel. So bomb down. Actually put the majority of the threat toward B at the moment. Jacob's going to get boosted up, but Launex just destroys it immediately as well. Kickstand picks up the M4 and plays on the edge of the smoke, but Launex spots that one too. And now Nork is just so stuck in toward Cave. Launex is going on a tear in this round, and he just kills all 4 of them. AZR way, and they're flying next to that smoke. Pushing through it, and AZR just checked in the corner, and Sticko? What is that? Flicks toward Launex and takes him. I'm not even sure he knew much about that one. Zyphon manages to take. Zello goes for a peek, manages to deal with Nork beautifully. And JL, even though he's dealt with Stair, there's a good chance that Zello might guess, or I was about to say, there's a good chance he might guess JL's position, but now it's all down to Zyphon. Beautiful shot to deal with him, but the bomb plant needs to come in pretty quickly, and he's choosing not to go for that. He's choosing to go on the flank instead, and now he's got a decision to make. He's destroyed Kicksan. Genius. He's looking around for it. If he clears it hard, it'll be a great choice, and he does actually look for it, but he shifts into the angle of... As looking for an opening duel and wins it beautifully toward Kicksan. HiGHL versus HiGHL goes Az's way. Launex creeping up with his Galil. Sticko's gun barrel is going to show at some point, and there he goes. Some frags in response, but the health is an absolute nightmare. Again, the bomb not being down is the biggest issue here. Sprout could have got it down a lot sooner than this, and it would be absolutely safe. But what it has done, of course, is it's pulled the rotations over. And Launex just covering that smoke, waiting for JL to walk through it. 1 bullet needed. Now Nork 1 HP, but 1 HP. Surely he's not long for this world. And in fact, oh my goodness. Okay, so there's the bomb blast. USPs to face and a CZ as well. Dink hit, but Launex is going farming. A few more kills for him. Launex again looking for an entry. There were 3 players here, and he just catches Kicksan wandering away. That is wild that Kicksan decides to fall back after that, but the Havoc's going on elsewhere, and it should be fine for Apeks. Zella could get caught falling back here, but look where Zyphon is, looking towards CT, and he gets both of them. Back into a 2v2 immediately. JL at least keeps it even. Bomb can be recovered by Stair comfortably, and Jacob's got good timing on the re-aggression toward Jaguar. It's down to Zyphon. Zyphon going to try and pick ahead of the flash, but there's no way you're getting through that. Good recovery from Apeks. That was a wild set of... One for one on the outskirts of B. Looks like Sprout going to try and pounce with the smoke actually off the back of that straight away. Sticko in position, not being checked as of yet, and no one's looking at that position. Somehow he gets 2, and he's staying alive for so long. Is Sticko? How has he got away with that? JL then goes aggressive and taps down Zyphon. Jacob manages to save Sticko, just hiding in the smoke that entire time. On the half could be possible, and that's a dirty nade as well. Sticko, 2 kills on the board, defending toward Donut, looking for his 3rd. Calmly taps away. Could even make it an ace here, Sticko. Go on, go in for it. You know you want to. You've got help from mid anyway. And JL. That Kicksan absolutely just leaping his way in toward the B aggression. That's ballsy, and it's going to work out for him. Goodness me. AZR now stuck in that smoke too, trying to play fade, but Kicksan guesses it nicely. Finds his counterpart HiGHL in the smoke, and now Zello okay, waiting for the drop down as well. Perfect line to hold. Insta headshot, falls away to be safe. 16-6. Again, very deep aggression from Apeks, and I've got to say, Sprout have not known how to deal with this whatsoever in the final few rounds of this half. Really been a rough one for them. Now Zyphon might go down to the molly. Oh, he's a lucky boy. But Sticko catches AZR as he falls away. Just the one bullet needed and he found it. That boost may have worked out for the kill, but in the long term, it's not going to be a good answer. Sticko still waiting patiently for Zyphon to show himself, and even though Laurenex got that kill on the other side of the map, Laurenex possibly can go for a pre-fire here, but Sticko has the line beautifully. 21-6 for Sticko at half. It could not be better for him. It's basically a full execute toward A, with the bomb going toward B. Zyphon moves that first kill, and he is forced away by that molly, but B will be entryed on instantly. In they go. Stair needs to recover it nicely, and there we go. Beautiful from Stair. Oh, it doesn't get sexier than that. Zello only needs one bullet for his frag as well. Apeks tried to kill his mate off the back of that. Stair's under a bit of pressure here because his teammate got taken down immediately, but does really good work. In fact, gets himself all four. Looking for an ace on the anti-eco, and he gets it done. It's not a pretty ace, but it's still an ace. They all count on HLTV stats, of course. Hello, defending toward Temple. Stair. Oh, I thought for sure they were going to go a bit further off the back of that. Maybe have a look toward mid instead, but no, they decided against it for now. Especially now. That's a good kill to get. Been quiet frags-wise in this game. Warming up into playing, but look at Zyphon. They're just not hearing this at all. They have no idea that Zyphon's fast on this flank. And the Incendiary locks them out as well. Stair gets his kill. JL lasts alive. Has to run through a Molotov. AZR gets that second. Playing a little bit more carefully in this one. Zyphon looking to go for an early peek. But JL's got a hero AK in this round. And that's got them the entry. That could be big. Sprayed through the corner, but they've removed that big threat now. Thankfully for them, they managed to get it on Sticko immediately after. Shallow, but I think it's fine. Now Laurenex is going to check the boost, and he checks it perfectly. Jacob may have got that one, but they're on the bomb, and they're still defusing it, but it's removed by Nork beautifully. Just about in time. Zello tries to do the same thing, but they know where it's planted. Jacob spams him down. Apeks win a... Well, puts Sprouts money down to a weird position too, but Zyphon again gets his opening, and Sticko was wary of the possibility of him being in that position as well. There's a bit of ring around the rosy. AZR does well to go 1-for-1 with the FAMAS, but now of course CT is completely exposed, and the flank can come round too from Nork. He's holding for those rotations, and there's the headshot. Laurenex managed to swing, and he does go for it, but Nork deals with that one too. Flashing toward mid, and Zyphon, he may be behind a smoke, but the spray from Jacob could not be more on point. Cave as well. Laurenex manages to deal with one. Kickstand goes down, and there's the damage toward Jacob. And in comes AZR on that big flank, recovers for the spray transfer to deal with Sticko. And guess what? Zello's holding the line too. Jacob's pushed up, and he does find Laurenex somehow on 10 HP. Whether he can do much more with this round is another matter. There's Stair. And now Nork is stuck behind the site, as you can see, with the X-ray. Has to somehow push forward. He is doing that, but he's missed his shot. That's unlucky. And that is going to cost him his life and this round. Great. Trying to be joined by Jacob, and actually Jacob's going to get that kill toward AZR. Kind of in the open, which, you know, you'd expect him to be. It's Mirage after all. He's been a little bit off on this one. Might not matter, though. That little bait actually works perfectly from Sprouting. It may have been an accidental one, to be honest. Activates Zello to stop Jacob's advance. JL takes Zyphon, though. There's a chance for him to do more work here. He peeks as Stair is fighting, but now it's a 1 versus 2. 64 points of health. Zello's got the USP out. Hits him one more time. Now he's going to go super aggressive with his teammate. Trying to pinch, and they move really, really well. Good communication between Laurenex and Zello. Spray through the smoke and the nade from JL. To try and take advantage of A once again. AZR will smoke that position, but he goes back to check it first, and he gets information. That's big. He now knows there's going to be a donut lurk, but Nork's doing fantastic work again. Catches Zyphon. AZR may have got that one done, but he's in a 1 versus 3 now. And there's no need for Sticko to face that any longer. Perfectly done from Apeks. What a well thought out round. So he is 0-0-8 on T side at the moment. However, Apeks is still finding a way to win. Kind of crazy. But the MP9 of AZR will run one down, and that means it's an AK to switch to as well. Sicko goes for a big spray transfer, and there we go. We call him, and he delivers 2 kills, and they were amazing ones as well. Incredible. Siphon goes aggressive, only gets damage. In the end, manages to finish off a kill, but it's not to be. And AZR's got a very winner, refusing to swing at the moment. Molotov will force Kixan out. That's a freebie, but he's not checking side. He's trying to bait out these frags, and he's still looking toward the correct positions, but he's going to get caught on the cross by Nork. Apeks, I agree, they're good players, but I get the impression that that's not an environment that he'd be totally happy in. But Apeks are happy in that environment, it has to be said. Siphon might get 1. Actually gets himself 2. Okay, there's still a chance, but Stair needs a kill right now. Right here, right now. Now he's mollied off as well. Tries to smoke the right-hand side of that Molotov, so he has a sight line to play with. And Launex is here as well. There's the pre-fire with the Deagle. Now Sticko's in the open, but he gets it done. So it's all down to Launex, and they know exactly where he is. Sticko's escaping with the bomb as well. He's running straight into Nork. Taken down. Apeks get it done. Each team take... But Apeks will be feeling confident in this one. And a charge down mid already shows how they mean to go on. JL gives himself a couple nicely. And now it's just down to Launex. Actually, they're fighting back really nice here, a Sprout. And there we go. Launex actually gets all 3 of them. And he's able to deny one of these frags pretty soon, but he's going to be out of bullets and in the open, and Launex gets it done. Nice quad kill to start. JL quick on the rotation, but it looks like Sprout are going to try and pounce the long relatively quickly, and JL does a real good job of actually getting that frag before he has any more damage dealt. AZR will go down. Stair looking for a pre-fire, but he walks straight into Nork. This is a good start. Oh, that's a miss smoke. There's not a planned smoke that ever lands on a roof like that. Of one bullet to another, but it's more severe than you think. Nork is going to stick around, but he's been pre-fired by Stair nicely. Stair, he doesn't know how much damage he's done in the JL going back to look at B. Launex just waiting in apartments. That deals with Sticko, and that might actually force a rotation now. It would most certainly be the correct call. Stair leaps his way on low HP, but of course he will go down. And there's no one on the Sprout actually checking the A bomb site, so they are committed to this, and they're going into this stack, and JLO is just taking every single one of them. 2 more kills, and Jacob and Kixan line up the next 2. There you go, leg spotted, immediate smoke, and now if they go through it, it'll be almost a nightmare. Look at the damage done by JL. Now Launex most certainly can't afford to go through it in kind of rough positions to actually get good trades sorted. Launex sprays long range, but actually still takes both kills on low HP. Now Jacob has to do a lot of the work. He does get 2, but Zello burns him out. 8 seconds to get the bomb down, no problem. Any lower than he already is. Now Kixan's here to help out. Stair playing the headshot angle. Kixan looking for it, waits for the swing, and calmly and comfortably gets it done. What a round that was. I was just waiting. He's had a bit of a slow start, Zello, to this map, but any entries here would be very welcome, and there you go. He was ahead of Jacob nicely. 5 players are here. This is going to be a big problem for Apeks now. Kixan's going to be screwed, and even though Launex goes straight into the molly, he gets that entry either way. As is about to pounce here toward JL as well. Just 1 bullet needed. There you go. 4v2 for Sprout. Sticko and Nork, they have a lot of money. They're still bottom banana. Early portions of this haven't been very successful, but Jacob jump spotting removed by Zello. That's a huge kill. Hey, Nork really isn't really in the action, but Sticko and JL could do a great job here. There's Sticko with 1. JL gets himself a 2nd, and now Zello and Stair are stacked on top of each other. Zello's caught in the open. JL makes it work with 4 kills. 16 to... running his way down mid with the MP9. That's exactly what you got the MP9 to do, and the flashes are very good. He gets his way with it. With his 1 kill, and that was his job really with that SMG, just at least go 1 for 1. Something good. Siphon and Launex will now leap their way through, and look where Jacob's positioned himself. He gets 2 kills from it. That's a superb hold. Free switch to the AK as well. Zello gets removed. This is a god tier hold from Jacob. Can't make it 4, but Stair's now in a 1v2, which would be a 1v3 in total. And he has to plant in a very weird position. 7 seconds, there's no chance for this. He's in the open. JL sprays him down. Fantastic work from Jacob. With accidentally taking off his silencer for a second there. AZR about to be pushed upon, but he gets both. I say he gets both. Stair helps out, but either way, Jacob only gets that 1 kill, and they can't get it. Nades will be pretty decent. Again, that chunks AZR down, and JL's going in for even more, stopping Sprout from getting into any good positions. Bomb was dropped in the smoke as well in the midst of all that. Looking for the peak. finds the peak. Needs one bullet, but there's Zyphon. Should be able to get both and does. Well done, Zyphon. That position getting toward the end of the half. Oh, JL does so much damage and he knows it, so that's why he's going in for more. Thankfully, that smoke actually gives him a great shot to do some more work and to get away, but thankfully, what it does do is it helps Stair could be able to walk into this one for free. He's spraying that smoke over and over, but he does find Jacob, and Zyphon's got himself in toward Arch in the meantime. Now Kicksan's in a lot of trouble, but surely they'll realise that Quad's the only choice for where he could be, and yes, he swings into Stair. Sticko's here pretty quickly. Of course, saving you'd think would be preferable, but he is going to go in for this one. Into board pool, and he finds Stair nicely. Now Zello and Zyphon, not full health either. Again, a very close 2 versus 2, and now Sticko's got an easy clutch, surely. There it is. 20 health to find, 1 bullet hit. Sticko with 4 kills on the retake. Peeking aggressive here. Flash comes in, but he can't complete the kill. Gets himself 1. Oh, and if he had 1 more bullet. 1 more bullet, and he gets 3 there. Oh, but Sprout is still ruined off the back of that. Again, Zyphon hits a sexy entry, but he needs at least a 1-for-1 here. At least delay the rotations, and he does get it nicely. Tap through the smoke comes through, and Jacob still gets more kills. Sticko gets himself that final frag too. Again, might have to do the heavy lifting with this one. Great flash, and they've been so good at being proactive with those flashes toward Banana. They're going to try and pre-fire him out this round, but the fact that there's a second player in the action too in Kicksan makes this such a hard one to go for. Zyphon just dry swings mid and gets removed. Good frag from AZR. Does remove Jacob, but now a 4v2 with that grenade working out so well. He's even playing the edge of the smoke too. He hears the reload, just decides to press W, and guess what? Kicksan picks up his balls and says, I'm better than you. Easy finish. Even the smoke to counter their play could be pretty good as well. They're going to be charging all the way through it. Stair fighting their way through, but the trades are actually very good. They get themselves a 3-for-2. Playing cheekily here. Surely Sticko gets at least 1, but the switch from Zello's insane. Sticko whiffs his lines. And now they're going to play bait in toward Quad. Great call. I like this. One player needs to peek right now, though, to make sure they don't get double swung. But instead, they decide to swing both at the same time. Just as good as playing bait. JL and looking forward to that. Zello. Blind. Still deals with JL. Line. Knows that it's not going to be their site. That's why they're splitting 1-5 or 1-4. It's a classic option. AZR does get 1, and then Zyphon swings, and that's the way it should go. Too many players to fight for Apeks. Zyphon taps down Nork as well. And now Sticko last live on 14 points of health. Laronex finds him, and Sprout are alive. Stan kills the Stair, and he decides to go super aggressive for the second kill as well. Not sure that was entirely necessary. Now Laronex can do some more work. Super aggressive, and somehow, do not ask me how, JL he can still play. Not feeling his best, so you can see, doesn't even matter for him. 4 headshots. Fair play. So many maps, of course, don't need a T-side AWP. He tries to swing into Zello's AWP, but not to be. Being so hard to retake, and so far, you all know that. It's sort of edging toward being... Sprout have won this utility duel. Sun goes straight through the smoke, but oh, okay. Talk about winning the utility duel. That's not the duel you need to win overall, is it? It's the... work with. JL goes aggressive and manages to deal with Stair, and that's another opening pick that Apeks have got. Just a cheeky face toward Banana. And they're able to hop away with that advantage as well for the last couple of times. This time JL does go in and look for more, but now Nex says no. And they are going back toward A here, and Sprout know it. They've already rotated both players off of B. Sprout look like they want to go aggressive at the back of this, and Zyphon goes through the long smoke, and he plays it beautifully. Realises that he's got a pinch with his team in the cubby. They actually don't know he's there yet, funnily enough, but AZR figures it out, gets the spray down. Third now player rotating in for Sprout. This could be a very hard one to hold, and Laronex can't deal with it. A flash to help out Stair go for a peek, and he gets himself 2, 3. Oh, and then AZR comes in too. What a recovery from Sprout. Now Sticko, 1v3 in the open, 8 seconds. Stair doesn't need to fight it anymore. Finishes it off with a third headshot as well. Oh. Kickstand though, going with the Tech 9, and that could catch off AZR. Oh, Zello just bails out his mate. No problemo. Again, look how far he's up though, and that's not expected by AZR. Thankfully, Zyphon's there to figure it out. But Znork's hit another one, and that removes a big threat from Zello too. Zyphon's going to go aggressive off the back of this. He's going to get peeked from 2 angles though, and now Long's an issue too. Guns can be recovered. Jacob's got an AWP in this. Not like this. Znork's holding an off angle. Shadow advantage. Easy frag. And now Stare is left 1v2. Pushing his way in, finds the AWP, but Jacob's playing around this smoke very nicely. He looks for him and finds him beautifully. What a superb recovery for Sprout. How important could that for Sprout so far? Now Jacob and Kickstand playing smoke fade against AZR, but they go ahead of it. That's a free swap to the gun too. Jacob can't actually afford to push through it as well, but he'd be taken down for free, and there's a flash from Zello too. These flashes have been so good, but Jacobs has caught the timing on Lau and X, so Sicko has to go in aggressive, and he finds AZR, but still, there's an issue with Zello. But if Zyphon gets this kill here, which he doesn't, oh, what a frag from Sticko. 3 on the board, triple in the round, and Zello gets insta-traded as well. That's a great recovery. In toward mid. Zello could get caught here if he's not careful. He needs one to fall away, but he can't even get the one. That's a big problem, and now AZR has to step up on the site. There's 1, there's 2. Zyphon helps out with the first, but it's still only a 3v3, and Long is a big issue. Jacob's coming on the lurk here, and he checks behind him, finds Stare, and AZR now is the only one left, and they should be able to swarm him, and they do. Apeks figure it out in the end, and that's a great recovery considering...